know, it's about people. You know, we talking to people. You know, most people just kind of afraid to get out of their comfort zone and go and talk to some people, man. But that's what that's what it's about, man. We talk about business, we talk about relationships, family, all of that. You know, they all involve people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and then it's just like, what's the worst that could happen for real?
They gonna say no.
You know, like,
sorry, I can't make it.
Yeah, and if that happens, then you know,
right.
Cool. I mean, it ain't gonna make or break you. You know, I mean, it may hurt your feelings a little bit if you're tender.
Yeah,
but you know, you'll get over it.
When you dream this big, you don't wanna wake up. You feel this grounded, you don't wanna take off.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. This is Jason, and we're back here for another episode of Deep Thoughts. Today, I got two lovely guests with me, Kamaaj and Larry.
Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Happy to be here, man. Shout out to my boy Jason for inviting us to the cast.
I appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah. Oh, and if y'all ain't noticed, there's a little second camera right there.
Okay. So we got two angles for y'all.
Yeah.
And shout out to y'all, by the way, because you guys be in the gym every day, 6 a.m. religiously. So, shout out to y'all.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's actually where we met at, man.
Yep.
So
yeah, man.
Yeah, gotta stay consistent in the gym.
How did that start for y'all?
It really started at the end of last year, right?
Yeah, December 26th.
Like we just, I mean, because the gym is one of those things where it's like, especially when you go in the morning, it can carry over into your day. So it's just, we wanted to have more productive days, get a lot more stuff done, and feel like we accomplished a lot more.
Yeah,
throughout our days.
Definitely keeps you focused.
Yeah, keep you focused.
And it's kind of motivation, how many people you get to see throughout the day, and just starting your day up, people are already, the go-getters. So
yeah. I think what's really encouraging to me is that like seeing the same people. I know that may sound weird, but just going to the gym and seeing the same people, it'd be like, man, like. Cause some days you don't want to be in there, bro. You know what I'm saying? But it's just like, man, he in here.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For real, like he in here. Why wouldn't I be here?
Yeah. So
That's true.
Yeah, man. It's definitely a lifestyle at this point. Something we gonna continue to
keep
do.
Going.
Yeah.
Gotta keep
I mean,
going.
it's giving us great stuff, man. We done met Jason through it.
Yeah, we did meet out there.
So, and a lot of other opportunities have come through it too.
Yeah.
So. But I think that's just with consistency in itself. You just be consistent at whatever it is that you're doing, and things will begin to open up for you.
Yes, and that's like one of the fundamental things I think the gym trains or teaches you is like just that consistency of always going.
Yeah.
And like putting in the work and trying to like grow in certain aspects.
Yeah, that discipline, man.
Definitely got to stay on it.
And like for me at least, like in the gym, I've been like it's kind of surprising because you'll kind of do things you never thought you would be able to.
Yeah.
You'd be
definitely.
like, what the?
Like it'd be one of those days.
You take a step back and like reflect on like
definitely.
everything. Like whoa.
That's why, especially like looking from a lot of the stuff we do now. Like being like, December, we wasn't even doing nothing like this. So now it's like, okay.
Yeah, now we getting the 3 mile marker.
Yeah, 3 mile, 30 minutes. Yeah, we going under 30 so now, actually.
Yeah, like that's the new goal ever since we did it that one time. 30, we like, all right, we got to get up under 30 for the 3, but it's just a continual
like we said, it just keep us focused.
Progression.
Sure.
Yeah.
Keep us on our grind, keep us on our toes.
Yeah, so it's definitely cool, man.
Wait, so who's that? Did one of you guys start first, or was it both of y'all together, December 26th?
It was his. It was in his mind, y'all. Like I was not trying to go to the gym. I swear, he been trying to get us to go since probably like October or something. Probably before that, but like I wasn't trying to go. And it was like the day after Christmas. It was Monday. It's like, and it was very early too. Like I guess what did we plan?
Wasn't it cold? Was
Man,
it cold out here?
it was all of that. It was all of that.
I was just in that mode, like,
Yeah,
man, I
and
know
then-
what it's gonna take, bro.
I think
know what it's
Christmas
gonna
we
take.
made the decision like, tomorrow we could go.
Yeah.
'Cause-
And a big thing was we didn't want to be a part of the new
yeah,
New Year
that
crowd.
was the thing. We
wanted
did,
to be,
we did not want to be
We
on
wanted-
January 1st.
Yeah.
New year, new me.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not how
Like-
we was moving. So
Yeah, like whatever we was gonna do, let's go ahead and get to it before the new year, so we could already be in it.
yeah,
By the time the new year come, we just kind of carrying off the momentum from last year. So
and that paid off. That
yeah,
paid off. It
definitely
did.
paid off.
Yeah, there's no better time to start than now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally. See,
Yeah,
That's
literally.
how we try to go by everything now. Like, we
Yeah.
don't like to just be like, oh, next year we're gonna. Nah,
Yeah.
let's just
Yeah.
go ahead and get to it.
Yeah,
And
so I
then hanging around Kamaaj helped me a lot with that too, because I used to, oh no, it gotta be this way. Woo, woo. You know, I want to wait till, you know.
Yeah, and like you see how like on Instagram I post every day. I post a painting that's not done.
Yeah.
But people like somebody gonna buy that painting probably before I even finish it. If I
yeah.
just post it and let them know I'm working on it, So stuff like that. I don't like waiting too long, seeing opportunities
Just
slip.
saying, like,
Yeah.
if I catch myself saying, "Oh, by this day I'll do something," I kind of like, I really don't like it.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I kind of I think about, because sometimes you do have to wait.
Yeah,
right?
you gotta prepare.
So it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah, a balance.
Yeah,
But that's
it's
what I'm
a-
saying.
That's
Sometimes
literally what
that's
I was
still-
gonna
that's
say
balance.
next, because it is a balance. Because it's like, you'll analyze like some stuff that you're thinking about doing, and it's like, okay, like I want to wait, and then you'll talk to your friend that's like Kamaaj, and he'll make you realize that you're not supposed to be waiting. But it is certain stuff that like, all right, you got to set a date out for this, like a deadline for this. You do got to wait to do this type of thing, So it is a balance. It is a balance for sure. It's not good to be just all the way spontaneous about everything, So I definitely agree
Everything
with
is
that.
balance. Yeah.
And how did Variety Pack come to be?
So I mean, it's really a old idea, like from, I want to say, middle school, and it just really started out just among friends who grew up together.
Collective.
Yeah, collective. Originally, it was just music, and then it expanded into all of the different stuff that
Variety of different
that
things.
our friends do. So it's just a cool idea that we came up with a long time ago and just stuck to it, and just wanted to really make something out of it. So that's kind of where it came from.
Yeah, now that I done, when you mentioned that, like the variety thing, like, so it's the variety and it's a pack.
Mm-hmm.
It's just so it's like it's more than one thing, right? Like it's
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
for sure.
yeah, for sure.
you're trying to hit different avenues.
Every
sure.
avenue. We
For
trying
sure.
to hit everything. It's our city. It's
Yeah.
our world, man.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like the point of Variety Pack Global is just to kind of show people that there's importance in everybody's role. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he's big on the roles.
Because it's just like I do one thing, he does another thing. We both need each other collectively to make this thing happen.
Yeah.
And it's like that in a lot of situations. Like,
Yeah. We try to make it for every situation, really.
like, so that's the point of it, to ultimately not only unite us, but unite other people, from different backgrounds in different ways. So that's what we strive to do. Yeah.
What was you guys' first endeavor? Was it the painting sip, or did you guys do something before?
I mean, like I said, we've been friends for a long
Yeah,
time, so
I'm
it's hard to say like
to
what our
say.
first actual.
I mean, because in high school we were throwing parties.
Yeah.
And things. Like,
Yeah.
we was, we're not finna act like we wasn't out. Yeah,
Yeah.
we had some great parties and stuff like that. But
Wait, so how's that throwing parties in high school? Was it tough, or did you guys? I guess you guys had somebody's house. that
Yo, shout out my boy Harry.
Shout out Harry.
Shout out my dog. Shout out my
Shout out
man.
Harry.
But yeah, it was just like that. Like we good years ago. But yeah, like we would just be, good weekend maybe. We know maybe somebody's parents out of town or something.
Yeah.
So we might just, go ahead and tell everybody, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's get to it. And
We definitely had some epic parties.
a lot of the stuff is like spontaneous, might not be planned out, but like, see, that just go back to shoot. Why can't we do it though? Why not? Let's go. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
that. But yeah, as in like business wise, all together, I'm trying to think what else.
Because I know you had the podcast.
Oh, for the first endeavor.
Yeah.
It was probably
Like as a collective, everybody doing it, probably.
I mean, I guess you could say the first.
But I feel like that's just the most organized one. Like we've done a bunch of different stuff all together.
Yeah.
A bunch of, you know what I'm saying? So
Which like, you can name any if you want. Like which.
what type of thing?
Yeah.
What have we?
Definitely some parties.
Yeah, like we go to his house closings and stuff like, you know what I'm saying? So it's just a bunch of different things like from that aspect. I don't even.
Was the podcast considered part of a variety pack, or was it kind of different?
Nah, that was more of his own thing.
Mm-hmm.
It was more of his own thing between a different group of guys. That we had together. And that was called Where's the Outlet. That's still out. We still got content out there, but
Shout out Where's the Outlet.
Just kind of put that one on pause. Like we discussed at the gym the other day. It's like, sometimes you just need that space to go and live life. To then maybe come back and revisit and be like, hey, this is what I learned. This is what, based off of what we talked about.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, because filming a podcast for like a long consecutive time can be pretty challenging, time consuming, and like it requires, like it get very repetitive, right?
Yeah, and that was the thing. It was just becoming very repetitive in the topics that we were talking about. So it's definitely like necessary for us to kind of take a step back from it and give everybody time to go and apply what we talked about. And then, eventually, we come back together and talk about the progress, if there is or isn't any, and why it's not, or if it is,
Shout out them boys, though. We actually just seen them yesterday.
Yeah.
Crew.
Yeah.
Everybody's still doing great. So love to see it.
Yeah, at the Players Ball yesterday.
Yeah, we hit the Players Ball, y'all.
So that was pretty cool. Yeah, we all still very close for real. So it wasn't like, oh yeah, we're gonna stop it because whatever. But so it was cool. It's definitely cool.
What would you guys say is like the challenging part of being a leader?
Being a leader?
Yeah, being a leader or leaders.
I mean, if it was easy, everybody would.
Yeah, but I mean, it's more so like just with accountability. That's it. Like when you say leader, it's just I feel like more so what you're saying is like the people who take the most responsibility in a given situation. You know? So like, when you get a job, you get paid based off of how much responsibility you have, if you think about it. Yeah. So I mean, we deal with a lot of the little stuff, just getting everything together. Not the pretty stuff, basically. The stuff that people don't want to necessarily do. They want to come enjoy the vibes.
Come enjoy,
But
we
they don't want that headache of like, what if this happened?
They don't really.
Yeah. So.
I don't know, but I don't really like to look at it like a challenge. I just look at it like, shoot, everybody can't do this. We have the ability to do it, the mindset to do it. So do it. Like that's really all I'll be on. Let's just do it.
Yeah, and we don't really like to look at it as any one person is the leader or not.
Yeah, we all leaders.
Yeah, the something that you guys mentioned earlier is like about roles.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of how I think about it too, because we hear leader and we think, oh, that's a like you're up high, you have like a good position compared to like a follower or a different role.
Yeah.
But I also think like we all kind of we all play different roles, right? Not everyone wants to be a leader or is meant to be a leader because there's a lot of things required within that. Like you say, you have to be responsible.
Yeah.
And you have to make sacrifices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All type.
Yeah, man, and I feel like, you know, more so with the title of leadership, it's just like, you know, it's something.
It's a status symbol.
Yeah, but it's like more so, and that's why I say, you know, we don't necessarily like lean into that title representation.
What's that saying? Like no little U's and big I's, or no big I's.
Because at the end of the day, it's like, you know, a leader is a leader. Like we can't take away what, you know, a leader is, what a leader does, but at the end of the day, like a leader can't lead nobody. You know what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? So, like, and I just say that to say, like, man, you know, everybody's role is important, you know, regardless of how insignificant that role looks. You might
think it's minuscule. They're not doing nothing, but
And most of the time, you know, people will feel a way about not having that status title. Yeah. And that status title is not necessarily that important, you know. I mean, you know, we all need each other to make it happen, like how I was saying earlier. So, I mean, the leader is just, you know, somebody taking the initiative to kind of say, hey, I'll be responsible for, you know, our direction or like, you know, what goes wrong, this, that, and the third. So, you know, it's usually the most accountable people in the group, you know, but at the end of the day, it's still a group, you know, so need everybody.
Don't expect us to be saying we the leader of this group, Friday Pat leader. No, we all leaders, we all bosses. You might think one person's leading one thing, but next week somebody's leading another. You know, so like it's not really. And it's never really gonna be no leader.
Exactly, and that's what's different about Variety Pack, because you know, we all do different stuff. So how could I lead at something that, you know, like you make the clothes, you do the paint. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to tell you how to, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, obviously it's areas that I specialize in that he doesn't, and vice versa. So, you know.
But how did you guys start with the hosting events, like the paint and sip and things like that? With like, it was like the parties, right? Or?
I think. Well, for the sip and paint, I did. What happened? I think I went to a job interview, right? And then they asked me. They asked me. They were asking about my art, and I was just like, they said, "Did you ever host a sip and paint?" And I was like, "No." But really, I was in my mind, it was like, you know, I need to start doing that. Yeah. So then, as soon as I got out the interview, I was with him. I'm like, "Yeah, sip and paint."
That's the idea right there.
We called my friend. Shout out to him again, who he was able to host the parties. Went to his house. He let us host the sip and paint this time. So since then, it was up. We've been doing it. Events been going. We keep on booking bigger and better venues. March 18th. If y'all see this, come out.
Pull up. This dropping Wednesday, so.
Okay. Oh, perfect.
Or like Wednesday. So Wednesday or Thursday is dropping.
Either way, it's before Saturday.
Yeah. So Saturday, if you in Atlanta area.
Yeah.
If you in Georgia area.
Georgia, I don't care where you at. You could be in Conyers.
If you in Alabama.
Come on, pull up. You just buy a ticket, man. Eventbrite. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's really the start of it. It was just simply the idea got thrown. And like I said, we weren't trying to wait too much longer after the idea was there.
Yeah.
I know the date I got the idea. I had that interview December 17th. And you know the day we threw it? January something?
I want to say the 11th or something like that.
See? We don't even, we on it. We ain't even take a month then.
I want to say the 11th.
The 11th. Yeah, the next one, 14th. Yeah, so we just been doing them, man. Like, just been getting them out, keep going.
Yeah, and then, I mean, that go back to what I was saying earlier, man, just with the whole team dynamic thing, because it's like, you know, you can get an idea but execution on that idea when it's time to do that. You know what I mean? Because it's just like maybe a different set of guys. We run across this idea and it doesn't happen until June.
Nah, yeah, and that's
what I mean?
that
but
happens.
Just the type of guy he is like, all right, nah, let's go ahead and feel me. So
tour.
Yeah.
That thing, hey, we sold out. It was packed out. Remember, we had to turn people away.
Yeah.
Like, man, I want to accept your money for these tickets, man, but we only got 17 slots.
Yeah. For the first and the second.
Yeah, we sold out
had to do
both times.
What's the most surprising thing you guys have learned since starting the Sip and Pace? Like from them?
That's a good one.
The most surprising thing we've learned.
Most surprising thing? Let's just.
Okay.
All right, I would say you're not gonna be prepared for everything, but even if you're not prepared, you just gotta take action and do it. Like you can't really like be
more so like
dwelling on anything or like. So what if you don't have a table? Go to Walmart and buy a table.
Yeah. I mean,
buy 3 tables if you need to. But you just gotta get like, whatever it is, it's gonna be some problems, it's gonna be little things, bumps in the road.
Yeah. I think the most surprising thing, to kind of piggyback off what he was saying, is just like us getting to see as a collective how powerful we can be when we make problem solving decisions. Because it's like,
okay, that's
you gotta, you know what I mean? Like even since the first Sip and Paint, where it was just like the kind of test run, like it's always adversity. Like we more than likely could have planned it better, because it was a little bit spontaneous. But even the second one, we planned that one a little bit, still ran into some stuff. So it's just like no matter what, like the first one we didn't even have tables. We had to go to Walmart, cash out on tables right quick, and then take them back after the event.
We talking
to get the money, to get the bread.
Like an hour. No, this was really like 2 hours before the whole event. So we had to go to Walmart, grab this is it. Come on, bottom. Couldn't even think $50. Yeah, 3. Let's do it. Like it was just.
Yeah. So and.
But
the thing about continuing to grow is that like growth is never comfortable. So it's just like even with the second one, that was a step up from the first one, of course.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
It wasn't necessarily the most comfortable.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. It was
still
still like
out. Still took a little longer than what all the extra. So
So I mean, it's a learning curve with everything, though. We definitely learn like what to do, what not to do. But it's just like, in the midst of you learning the thing, it's like, oh well, that's messed up, you know. And then you got it for the next time, but it's like this time, whatever.
Might be something else.
Yeah.
But and another thing is, well, this don't really got it. I know you said surprised, but I'm just surprised at how many people are at the gym and like how many we've like just talked to, encountered, and like they put us on a different game, little tricks, tips.
Yeah,
and that's one of the
off that like
that's some people.
I think another thing that's really surprising is like kind of like the momentum that you get with consistency. Yeah. Just in how doors open up for you in the lane.
All types of doors.
Yeah, that maybe you talk to somebody, maybe you whatever, but sometimes it's just like you're doing a thing, you're consistent at doing that thing, and then some random guy comes up to you and he tells you that he got exactly what you
literally what you've been looking for, what you've been stressing about, whatever. He over there. What's up, man? Like he always just. I like how it happens like that, though.
Yeah.
It's really how
it's just like a momentum thing. I don't know what to call it really, but it's just when you.
God's plan.
Yeah, God's plan. when you going towards what you set out to do, and you kind of gotta have a faith attitude about it, because we don't necessarily know how the outcome will come. We can put out the tickets, but we can't make you guys buy them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But buy them.
But buy them. Sure.
That's one thing about y'all that I admire is you guys have no problem just approaching anyone and like telling them pull up.
You see us in
or asking them anything.
You know,
It'd be funny. We be in the gym having to walk up to people.
Yeah.
Pain coming up.
Yeah.
Like, but
you know,
but that's the thing. I mean, a lot of people won't do it. That's why we do it. Cause like, it's not like the opportunities aren't there. The people are there. Everybody, you know. Yeah. A lot of people are waiting for a sip and paint to be there, and they don't know where to find it or whatever. So,
yeah. And
like
you know,
we over there, like, you know, wow, we got that for you.
Yeah.
And it's just cool. Like, shoot, a lot of the time, even if they can't come, they might be like, oh, that's nice. I'm an artist. Now I could connect with them on that level. Or,
yeah.
I have a business. I have a venue. We done, you know, a couple of venue owners who done let us know, you know, we could use their spot. All type of stuff.
Yeah.
All type of stuff.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's it's about people. You know, we talking to people. You know, most people just kind of afraid to get out of their comfort zone and go and talk to some people, man. But that's what it. I mean, that's what it's about, man. We talk about business. We talk about relationships, family, all of that. You know, they all involve people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and then it's just like, what's the worst that could happen for real?
They gonna say no.
You know, like,
sorry, I can't make your
and if that happens, then you know,
right.
Cool. I mean, it ain't gonna make or break you. You know, I mean, it may hurt your feelings a little bit if you're tender. Yeah, but you'll get over it though. Yeah. You'll get over it.
And a lot of times, like, we really haven't
world.
dealt with too much rejection, just from like, you know, most people are willing to hear what we have. Just say more so like, hey, we have the sip and paint coming up. I don't know if you would, you know, but just please take the flyer. And a lot of times they'll just take the flyer, so they'll give it to somebody else or something. Yeah,
you know, most times people won't turn that down because, like you said, I think a lot of other people admire that about each other. You know, just that approach aspect of like you coming up to a random.
Yeah, like, okay, you know, got the balls to do that.
Yeah, you know.
You must. Yeah, definitely, because it wasn't easy. I can't say like it was the easiest thing to do at first, but it was like I knew it wasn't like the opportunity's there. We have to take it. Right?
We knew it wasn't rocket science.
Who was the most comfortable with it in the group? Who's like the extrovert or whatever? Like the one
I would say
like comfortable with that, like passing out the flyers,
approaching people, with the flyers.
Oh, well, it just depends on what setting we in.
Yeah, it literally depends on the setting.
Yeah, so I mean, I would say the most overall comfortable to do it would be Kamaaj. It's because, you know, he's like going back to what I was saying earlier, like he just always putting his stuff out there, you know. So he already got that type of swag to him, you know. And this is something that he doing, you know. He gonna be the artist, so it's like
I don't mind.
He gonna have to be comfortable.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? He gonna have to be comfortable, like, you know.
Yeah, that's.
For the most part, I would say Kamaaj for sure. But you know, our friend Dill, he's not a shy guy.
Not opposed to it either.
He's not a shy guy.
Yeah, he's usually behind the camera, so like I won't see when he does it. But we're out there, trust me. Yeah. So it's not like, but we all be out there. Like usually when we go, it's all three of us walk right into that store. Yeah. You know, or four of us. It be out. You know, it depends on who's out with us that day, but.
So, that's what I would say.
Like I'm not opposed to handing out them damn flyers.
Yeah, I'm not opposed either.
I like it.
I definitely gotta be in that mode though. Gotta be gotta be ready to
talk to people, converse,
to engage.
But that's the thing. Like we went to the mall one week. We had the flyers, but we didn't bring them, and I'm over there just in the mall like, man. Why didn't we bring the flyers? So, you know, next week we sure enough bought them flyers up to the mall. Like, we in the mall with it. We hit the battery, bring them out. Like, it's nothing. And the battery would be pretty funny. Like, I feel like there's just funny interactions passing them out, but just a bunch of people out there. So
And lately we've been getting even more comfortable with it. I think after the first initial time that we did it, was like, all right, this is cool. We can do this. And you know, it's we starting to see more of the opportunity in it, and just doing that, just because, you know, everybody has different stuff going on. You know? So it's just an opportunity to talk to somebody about, you know, anything that we potentially got going on, whether that be the sip and paint, whether that be the music, whether that be real estate.
Yeah, I'm like, somebody might be trying to buy a house.
You know what I mean? Podcasting.
Anything.
You see what I'm saying?
Like,
so,
it could barely be anything.
like, you know, just talking to people. You never know who you may be in front of, may be around, that, you know, they like the missing piece to you know what I'm saying? Like, y'all missing each other, really. Like, he really needs you for, you know, and all it needs is that little icebreaker to be like, hey, you know. So, like, even if people are not interested in the sipping paint, we just hand them the flyer, and it may start a conversation about anything.
Yeah, and that's how it is a lot of the time.
Yeah.
You know, not everybody is gonna go sipping paint.
Yeah, you know.
People got businesses. People got, like we said, venues, whatever. And a lot of time it really helps.
Yeah, I think in today's day and age, like a lot of things like are online and digital, and people don't have as much like face-to-face communication,
personal interaction. Yeah.
So like providing that and also having like something to like offer and talk to them about, I think it's a great way. Like, because if you guys were only doing like online advertisement or something like that, like it probably wouldn't get like the same results.
Right.
Definitely right.
Right.
Yeah.
And you know, it's like a gap in the game at this point, because like we in an era now where it's so much content coming out and being consumed that it's not being valued how it should be or how it was, you know. So like the new gateway is like going out and really talking to people for real, because
going back to the old school.
going back to the old school for real.
Nah, for
you
real.
know, because it's like, you know, you get a different vibe when you in front of somebody and they telling you about their brand versus, you know, you seeing an ad that they put on YouTube or put on, you know, you may just look at it, not even really think nothing about it, you know. But when you in front of people, you get to see, you know, how they carry themselves, you know, how, you know, just little stuff, like how they stand, how, you know, how they talk, you know what I mean? So all of these little things are like indicators to tell you, you know, if you like this person or not, really, you know, if this your type of person, you know. So, and I was telling Kamaaj and one of the other guys yesterday that like really people buy people.
Yeah.
If that makes sense, you know, because it's just like you may want to do business with Kamaaj just because he Kamaaj. You know, you know a guy who do the same thing as Kamaaj.
What you choosing?
Yeah. But it's just that you like the way he conduct himself, the way he do business, the way y'all communicate, the way, you know what I mean? And these are all things that you get from that personal connection, and you can get right away when you talking to somebody face to face about whatever it is that you do. Whereas like online, they gotta boom. Yeah. I gotta really put out faith online to see if I rock with it, because it's like, all right, I see something that I like. Scrolling. Let me think. Oh, I might get this. Boom. Then I'm gonna get it. Now I gotta wait to see y'all's integrity. You see what I'm saying? Like if it's gonna come on time, if it's gonna even be what I bought, you know. So it's a different, you know. But I guess it's skipping it up front. So that, I guess that makes people comfortable because it's convenient. You don't necessarily gotta analyze anything too much right away. You know, it's just like, oh, I like it right now. Then I can worry about the other stuff later, you know. But when you meet people up front, you can pretty much tell, like, nah, or or you know. So, yeah, I think it's definitely a shift in the game, just as far as, you know, the advertisement and marketing thing, you know.
Yeah, because I mean, you would think like generally, because everything's online nowadays, so you would think, oh, that's where you go.
Mm-hmm.
But like the face to face is
That face to face, the truth.
you can't beat that.
Yeah, you can't beat the face to face, man. You can't beat the face.
And then a lot of like, we'll interact with like a lot of the owners of the businesses that we go to, or like managers, or just head up people, and like they let us know that we're on the right track, headed to the right direction. So that I like to take those type of notes more. So like, if the big dogs say we doing something, then I know.
Yeah.
We're on the right path.
Yeah. I mean, it starts with that attitude, man. Yeah. You don't even necessarily got to know everything that, you want to say or you think you feel like you're supposed to say or whatever. It's just the attitude that you take towards it. People can feel that,
Yeah. And I think something we underestimate too is people's willingness to help.
Yeah.
A lot of people, you are not lying.
Yeah.
Cause I ain't know who,
Yeah.
right? A lot of people should be willing to help us.
That's truth, man. That's truth.
But that goes like, I think that comes with experience too. You wouldn't know, you don't know that people are that willing to help you if you're not doing anything. Or for one, you can always ask for help, But
yeah, I think the interesting thing too is that like people actually respond to the help call.
Yeah.
Like people want to help. It's just more so for what? Like what are they helping with? And if, that thing is beneficial to them in some way, you know, like as humans, I feel like we all want to be a part of something bigger than ourselves. Yeah. So, so it's just like, for somebody to feel like they're contributing to a thing that's bigger than them, they'll be more receptive to help. Because now I feel like a part of it versus come if you want.
Yeah.
Like it's just a lot more personal when somebody say, hey, I'm doing this thing and I want you to be there, Jason. Versus like, hey, I'm doing this thing, and you can come if you want.
Yeah, I had to realize that. That was
now it's like, oh, well, he said he wants me to be there, and I do. They may do, you know what I mean?
Opposed to just like, come
like
if
both
you want.
people may want you to be there, but the one who said they want you to be there, you heard them more. You was like, oh, okay, like there's a need somewhere for me, help. He said, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I think that's important to remember,
All right, so the final question is, how do we push humanity forward?
How do we push humanity forward?
That's a great question, my boy.
Man, the answer is love. It's always gonna be love, man. Just
love
from
peace.
from a general standpoint, like love and all of its forms, how can we show each other that we love each other? I think the best part about life is the human experience, other humans. Like, why do we do everything that we do? For other humans.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like just everybody acknowledging that in itself can, I feel like, make a big impact. Like just realizing like, hey, like I'm here for other people. Like, cause now in the media, they'll try to put out all of this kind of negative connotation about like, oh, I'm stunting or I'm better than you. And, like just trying to make people feel below each other when it's like, we all here to experience each other. Like, you wouldn't even feel that sense of like ego or pride if it wasn't other people feeding that. Yeah. If it wasn't other people to tell you that chain was nice. That.
Oh yeah, I would say like
you
gotta motivate others, inspire others. You know what I'm saying? Don't let it just build up into envy and jealousy.
Yeah.
Just like don't look at everything as negative. Positivity gonna push everything forward.
Yeah. Because, I mean, you know, we ultimately pushing humanity forward just by evolving, you know, just by creating different opportunities for our next generation that maybe we didn't have. And I hear it all the time, like from people older than us, just saying like, oh yeah, when I was, you know, I didn't have.
I was your age.
Yeah, man, y'all got this,
y'all
that.
Motivated. Y'all do this. Y'all got
and
this.
It's crazy because like I feel like, you know,
still ways to go.
Yeah, it's still ways to go. But
Yeah,
even now, man, I'll be talking to the guys and we'll be talking about like the battery now.
Yeah.
And like, man, the battery this,
it's
the battery
changing.
that.
It's
Now it's
getting-
like, cause when we was younger, it wasn't like that. But it's like now we
Was
can
it
go.
the battery? Like,
I don't even know if it
Yeah,
was
I'm
the
like, was
battery.
it the
might
I
have
don't
not
know
have
about it. I'm not
even
from
been
here.
called the battery at that point. It was just, you know, that
It's
area.
that
Like
part
the
of the-
stadium
yeah,
wasn't over
literally
there
right
and
there.
nothing. But now it's
The
like,
stadium wasn't there?
no, the stadium wasn't there. You know.
we out of towners, brother. We don't know.
Yeah. So it's just like
He said, "Oh, the stadium wasn't
know,
there."
and
I thought it was like an older stadium that was
Nah,
there.
the real
Nah,
stadium was in
yeah.
Atlanta. That Turner
And then
Turner Field.
they brought it up here. You know.
Moved it to this area, made this area. Like,
Yeah.
it turned this area up though. Like that's why we like going to the battery. Like it's really lit. Y'all go check out the battery.
Yeah.
if
Go
y'all
check out the
haven't been.
battery.
I still haven't
Check
been.
out the battery.
I know.
Gotta pop out. It's
Yeah,
a
it's-
bunch of restaurants.
Man, it's like a little city now.
yeah, it's like just good vibes.
Yeah, like I pass by it all the time. I never.
Yeah.
Gotta go. Like it's
Yeah.
not just baseball. It's really not baseball going on right now. Like it's just good food. Or a
Yeah,
couple
people
food
come out there and
spots.
vibe out, you know.
They out there, y'all.
Yeah, it's like a little city now, man. So it's, you know, like I was just talking to one of the guys the other day, and he was just like, man, it must be fire to be a youngin' right now, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's all this new stuff,
All
bro.
this-
You could be. He was
Group
like, yo,
FaceTime your friends.
you could be on FaceTime. You could be on FaceTime.
Watching
watching a movie.
Yeah, cause you could screen
like
record.
literally watching a movie at the same.
Screen
Like you ain't
share,
gotta
yeah.
set it up like how we used
We
to
used
do
to be
back
on
in the day.
Uvu
Have to
trying to
put them on the
Skype.
prop them up somewhere
Yeah.
so they could. Nah, we could both connect, watch
Yeah,
it. We could
watch
pause
it.
it. Same. So it's just so much new stuff that's like, oh, okay, like the youngins can, you know what I mean?
They life
So
different.
I feel like it's just that balance that, you know, like all of the older people above us talk about, and that I feel like we'll eventually talk about, just in, you know, with everything being made to be convenient, then, you know, like a lot of youth are lacking that grit, that hard work, that,
Yeah.
you know, because you still gotta put in the work, you know, even though it's tools that can enhance and
Yeah.
help the efficiency of a thing, you know, you still
Still
gotta
should know or gotta know.
yeah, you still got to put in that work, because we don't want everything to become AI. I think that's, you know what I mean? I don't
the
think
world's
that's
headed right
I
now,
don't think
boy.
that's life. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I never want to see music get to a place where it's like we listening to AI music.
Yeah.
Like it ain't like real people making
Nah,
the
that's
music
how
no
it is.
more.
I know you
Like,
seen the metaverse artist, that one.
yeah,
That's for
like
another
we,
episode, huh?
you know, but you know, it's still like, you know, I feel like it's still great value and people doing the work. Just in like, you know, a lot of these businesses now are doing self-register checkouts and stuff like that, which is good, you know. But I think that creates a gap as well, just because like we said, you know, everything eventually will need to go back. It'll be a need for that, because we need human connection, bro. Like it's as simple as like you going to the grocery store and you checking out, you know, a jug of milk, whatever it is, and you know the cash register person, they like, you know, they give you some type of, they compliment your shirt,
Some
anything.
type of anything.
You're not gonna
It's
get
human,
that from
like,
a
yeah.
machine,
Yeah.
is what I'm saying, you know? So, you
Yeah.
know, and it's not always good interaction that you get with people. And that's that's what they try to eliminate. you know, 'cause it's just like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like it's pros and cons to it. To having self checkout and so it needs to be a balance. It needs to be both. See what I'm saying? Because I may go in the store and I don't want to talk to nobody today.
Yeah.
I should be able to go to a self checkout. You know what I'm saying? But if I want to engage with somebody,
Shout out to all
Walmart,
the self checkouts across America.
You feel me? I should be able to go check out with
Especially
somebody.
Walmart.
You know, so and you know that's why companies like Chick-fil-A and you know places like that are who they are because of their customer service, because of that personal interaction.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I picked them over going to another place because I know they're gonna give me good service. I know they're gonna yes sir. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they are.
You know, so yeah.
Yeah, there's still a lot that needs to like be figured out with all of us, like in terms of how we'll deal with, I guess, less human interaction due to like self checkout or other stuff like that.
Yeah.
And sometimes I think about how like the gym kind of replaced the need for us to do like a lot of physical labor. Well nowadays we don't do physical labor, right? So to kind of keep up our strength or whatever, and to stay active, because otherwise you could sit most of the day and you don't you could drive.
Yeah, you're not gonna really be doing any type of
you don't need to do anything physical in a normal
everyday life.
Yeah, everyday life. You most people don't have to do anything.
Most
physical.
jobs aren't even requiring you to do. Crazy.
And back in the day, where we came from, people were doing physical labor all the time.
All the time. Yeah.
So the gym kind of replaced or gave a space where people could get that need.
Get that back. Yeah. I think the gym is great, man, because it's like that balance. It's that melding pot for the balance. If we take away the gyms, I don't know what's gonna happen, man. Because it's just you go to the gym, you meet people.
You saw people running around, I guess, and working out at home.
Yeah, all type of. Yeah. There's gonna be way more people jogging around now.
Yeah, but it's just that it's that median though. It's that median though that's needed of the gym, because it's you go to the gym. I mean, you could see people jogging around, whatever, but the point is to make human interaction easier. You know, because it's
space, right?
You're not gonna see somebody out there running right now and go track them down, say hello.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But it's on the way in, on the way out of the gym. Hey, how you doing? You know, I'm about to go for a run. This, that, and the third. You know, it's easier for a personal connection to happen, especially in a society where it's we kind of getting away from that, and it's becoming uncomfortable for people to go up to one another. I remember talking to some of my family that's a little bit older than me, and they was saying, back in the day, man, you could go up and you could ask somebody for their address, where they stay at. And they'll give it to you. Everybody knew where each other stay at. It was just different. It was just different. So, now that's you know what I mean? Somebody
else where I live at. You crazy.
Yeah, they may give you a general area, if that. But I'm talking about verbatim. People used to exchange addresses. I'm pull up to Miss Nan house, get some sugar. You know what I'm saying? So
that's how life was. That's crazy.
And that's people were a lot more comfortable then because that was the norm. So now it's a new norm. Yeah. So I feel taking away a thing like that would make that norm even more solidified to where it's less balanced now, because it's all right, people already not used to engaging with each other. They're engaging with the phone. And then, with the phones, it's really a dopamine thing, because it's you looking at this screen and you don't realize that it's setting off all these dopamine receptors in your brain to make you feel like you accomplished something. That's what we have dopamine for, to make us feel good after we accomplish a thing. Yep. So, it's just getting easier for people to get that. And a lot of people don't even know that's what it is. So they're just kind of going through it, you know, in the day-to-day life, just like going through the motions, basically. Like, they don't know that they looking at their phone, and when they get on Instagram, it's setting off dopamine in their head. So now they feel satisfied, and they're suddenly less motivated about going to do the thing that they were thinking about doing, you know. So like, it's just kind of being aware of that. Like, most people aren't aware of that. So, you know, if you're not, then definitely.
There you go.
Because I was gonna ask you, because that's kind of where we're headed, like, as a society, right? Or we're already there. And so I was gonna say, how can like an individual reverse that? What do you guys think?
Just doing the opposite.
Yeah, he got the timers on his app. Some shit's gonna close.
Yeah,
just close close on you in the middle of the scroll.
Yeah, just do the opposite, man. You know,
do more off of the internet. Do more, like, you know, get active.
Sure. Yeah, just, you know, create that balance. You know, find that thing that you like to do that's a personable thing. You know, whether that be playing a sport or going to the gym, or
you
know what I mean.
Artist,
you might like painting. You might like, you know,
make music.
Yeah,
go ahead,
might
make
like
some
music
beats
or something.
You know, and then use it, or like try to use it more so productively too. Don't just be on it just to be on it.
Yeah.
If you were gonna be on it, make sure you finna post something.
Yeah,
You're about to
know.
promote something, or, you know, just anything. You don't gotta.
Yeah, I mean, and, you know, just for the consumers too, man. Like, if you ain't into nothing and you just, you know, a regular kind of, you know, regular guy, regular gal, and you just, you know, kind of want to go through life. You got your job, you happy with that, you know. You don't really want for too much. I would just encourage you to just get out more, just go to events and stuff. Then, you know, go to the park every Sunday.
Go to a paint and sip.
Yeah, go to a sip and paint, man.
March
you know,
18th.
we got one coming up March 18th.
Sipping and painting, painting and sipping, baby.
So, I mean, that's definitely a good environment to be in, to be engaging with people. And, you know, I feel like you go out, and that's when you start to realize how easy it is.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, oh, okay, like, you know, you actually had a good night tonight. I feel like that's what people be afraid of, having a bad night or something.
Yeah, like, you know, but that's the thing. Like, how often is it even bad, or do the interactions be bad, or like, people just be scared of rejection or anything negative. But that just be in your mind, because it don't even be like you basing it off of a negative time or a negative interaction. You just scared.
Yeah.
Just how we built, you know, focus on the negative.
Yeah. But that's the thing. Like, we're wired as humans to problem solve. So it makes sense why we think about everything negative, because we looking to improve everything. Yeah. That's why we keep, you know what I mean? So, like, you know, it's just gonna take some realization to see that, like, man,
give me a second.
Efficiency ain't always the best improvement. You know, it may be easier to just go online and do a thing, but it may be better for you to do it in person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, definitely you gotta get out there and do stuff in person. And a lot of people definitely are scared of that.
Yeah.
I appreciate both of y'all for pulling up.
Come on, man, of course.
Anything you guys want to shout out before we wrap?
Man, shout out
Variety Pack.
Yeah.
Shout out the whole Variety Pack.
Yeah, shout out Variety Pack Global, man. Y'all definitely go tap in with us. Follow us on all social platforms.
What is it? Is it just Variety Pack Global?
Yep, Variety Pack Global. Yep. So we got a Sip and Paint coming up March 18th.
Come on out.
Come on out, man. We love to see
great
see
music.
y'all there.
The raffle's gonna be crazy this time too, y'all. So
we got raffles.
Gonna keep those going. Got the live DJ. Food.
Live DJ. Shout out to Ancient Bandit.
Yes, sir. Shout out
awesome
shout out
DJ.
my boy, your boy Ty. Gonna be in the building.
Yeah, shout out Ty, man. He gonna be in the building for sure. Shout out to everybody who was at the Players Ball.
Shout out to everybody at the Players
yesterday.
Ball. Shout out to everybody who came to the last event.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody who shows us love. Like, if you showing us love, we love y'all.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, y'all. And if you're not in town this week, then I think every month, right?
Every
you guys
month we're gonna
Every
have
month.
one for
Yeah,
sure.
so just tap in.
Soul Theory. Shout out my boy Soul Theory
Ain't
too.
it?
Come out
Shout
to
out
the
Soul Theory.
Soul Theory Market Sunday,
March 19th.
March 19th.
Yep.
Yep. So yeah, like we said, shout out to everybody who's showing love to us.
Yes, sir. So definitely, man, if y'all can't make this one, which, you know,
April.
I hope you can make this one.
Yeah.
But
There should be
if
no
you
reason you can't make this one.
If you can't make this one, man, we do got another one next month. We plan to have one at least every month.
At least one. Yeah.
So next month we might do 2 events. Definitely be a sip and paint for sure.
And another surprise one. We got
a surprise event. We cooking it up now. So y'all make sure you follow us so you can stay updated on what type of event that's gonna be, what day. Definitely too, man, if you guys want any custom clothing, custom paintings, this the guy right here
at Kamaaj's Customs,
at Kamaaj King, at Kamaaj Customs. Reach out to him.
If you out here looking to buy a house,
if you're looking to buy
reach out to your boy, man. Reach out to your boy.
Looking for a beat, my boy.
Reach out to your boy, man.
If you need a verse.
Reach out to your boy, man. You know,
man. Let us know, man. If y'all need hosts for an event,
reach out to your boys. You know.
Anything else, man? I'm trying to think what else. Who else?
Just
shout out
drop
Social Life. Shout out my boy Social Life.
Just ask in the comment section and we'll have it.
Shout out the High Rollers. I believe they
shout
gonna
out
be
my boy High Rollers.
They
gonna be at Soul Theory. Trying to think. I don't want to leave nobody out, man.
Yeah, man. If we left you out, man,
shout out to you.
Just know we appreciate you, man. You know.
And shout out my boy Jason. He came through.
Yeah, shout out Jason for sure.
You know we gotta come through every time, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right, well, I appreciate y'all tuning in.
Of course.
Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Make sure y'all like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow them. Follow me. Follow whoever you want.
Yep.
And y'all have a good one. Peace.
We out.
I'm riding between it all in this perfect play. I'm a piece of the puzzle, I'm a fit where you need